So, today is a new day, and what am I doing today? I'm going cycling, and you're coming with me. And I'm going to talk about my top 10 favorite films of all time. So, let's get the bike. Gosh, you're fast. Nearly there. Here, the bike. Okay, let's go. So, top 10. Inglourious Bastards. It's not Tarantino's best work, but it's my favorite. It's fun, it's harmful, it has a soul to it, has fun characters, it looks so pretty. I love Robert Richardson cinematography. Top 9. Blade Runner, the original one. Well, I'm a sci-fi freak, and for me Blade Runner is the magnum opus of all sci-fi films. It's Ridley Scott's best work, it's my 9th favorite movie. The visuals are great, the story is fucking deep and profound, and it has a meaning to it. It's not just future shit, it has something going on, and the world building is just perfect. That monologue from the replicant in the end is one of the best dialogues of all time. Top 8. Get Out. It's surprising Jordan Peele's first directing work, and it's great. It's like pro shit, like he directed many movies before this, but no, it was his first one. It's scary, it's a fucking great ratio tale, it has many layers to it, it's really tense, you are kind of scared sometimes, and it's kind of funny sometimes, and the mystery is so well built, they leave many clues throughout the movie what to, and it's finally unsolved. It's a great movie, and Daniel Kaluuya's acting is so fucking great. Top 7. War for the Planet of the Apes. Well, the new trilogy for the Planet of the Apes are so fucking good. The last 2 movies are near perfect, and the third one is perfect for me. I love Matt Reeves' work, and I'm so happy that he's directing the Batman. That Batman is one of my favorite characters of all time, and Caesar is one of my favorite characters of all time. Andy Serkis' work is so fucking good, and the CGI makes him look so real. The look of the film is so pretty. The score from Michael Giacchino is great. The theme, I love it, and the story is so fucking pretty. I cried so much in the end, and it's epic and it's soulful. It's pretty. Top 6. La La Land. I am a sucker for musicals, and well, this is actually the only one that is actually good. After the songs, after you leave the cinema, you continue thinking about the movie. The ending is so pretty, the cinematography is pretty, the songs are still in my head, and the movie is from 2016. Damien Chazelle is going to be one of the greatest directors. He is young, he's like 30 now, and he has a lot to achieve yet. The acting from Emma Stone and from Ryan Gosling is so pretty and so touching. And the score is great, and the songs are great, and it looks great. It looks like a 50s musical, but it's modern. Top 5. Lady Bird. Saoirse Ronan is one of my favorite actresses of all time. I love her, and I love Greta Gerwig, the director of this movie. And this was her first movie as a director, just like Jordan Peele. And it's so fucking great, like, it has more than a soul to it, it has a heart to it. And the relationship between Laurie Metcalf's character and Saoirse Ronan's character is so natural, so real. I don't really know how. They really look like mother and daughter. The cinematography is kind of bland if you look at first, but it fits perfectly in the context of the movie. The soundtrack is kind of forgettable, but while you're watching the movie, you don't really care. It's just a real movie. It feels like a real person's there. Top 4. Lord of the Rings, the whole trilogy. I have to say, I'm kind of cheating on this one because it's 3 movies, but I consider them one. So, they were my favorite movies for a long time, but then I watched more movies, and I love her. I love all of them. I love fantasy, and I love how Tolkien's world build is transferred to the screen. I read the books, 3 of them, and I love the action. I love all the characters. Gandalf is perfect, and the visuals still hold up. And the movies from like early 2000s, and the world building, the characters, everything is top notch. Peter Jackson was in his highest when he did that. Top 3, Interstellar. Firstly, I love Christopher Nolan. He's like one of my favorite directors ever. And Interstellar is my favorite movie of his. It's really deep, and as I said, I'm a sci-fi freak, and Interstellar is a sci-fi, but it has a real heart to it. I cried so much at the end, because behind the journey to the unknown story, there is the daughter and father story. And all the actors are so fucking great. The CGI is top notch. Everything looks really real, and they worked with a real physicist to make the script, so it's like accurate to reality. And gosh, I love the movie. And Hans Zimmer's score isn't just pretty; it fits into the story. It tells the story with the movie. It's not a pretty score. It's deep and tense. It feels a movie. Top 2, Hot Fuzz. I really love Edgar Wright, more than I love Nolan actually, and that's why I love this movie, because it's Edgar Wright at his core. Because actually it's a really dumb and just a comic movie, but it's so funny, but it's dumb, and it has a style. It has a sense of humor that isn't the British sense of humor. It's Edgar Wright's sense of humor, and it's like a parody of all action movies and mystery movies, and the plot twists are unpredictable and funny, and I can't really explain the feeling of watching this movie. It's just funny as hell, but you need to understand the humor of the movie for you to like it and appreciate it. It's not Adam Sandler comic. So, as I was editing the video, I realized you couldn't understand shit what I was saying in the top 1. So, I'm reshooting it. Top 1, The Grand Budapest Hotel. Wes Anderson is my favorite director of all time. I love every single one of his movies. Even his worst ones like Steve Zissou, I love it. And the Grand Budapest is Wes Anderson at his top. It is his best work until now, in my opinion, of course. I love every single aspect. I love the cinematography. I love how everything is so symmetrical. I love the characters so much. They are like quirky, and everyone is really original, and they are really themselves. And I love Ralph Fiennes' portrayal of Monsieur Gustave. I love the soundtrack by Alexander Desplat. I love the set building. I love every miniature they used. I love the visual effects. I love the romance between Zero and Agatha. Oh gosh, it's such a fun movie. I love so much. I really love Wes Anderson. I'm back. Well, that was the list, and sorry for the terrible audio quality because I'm shooting on my phone and I was shooting on the street, so there were cars passing by, people, and the audio was kind of shitty sometimes. Second thing, if I am confusing sometimes, I didn't really have much time to reshoot the scenes because, well, I'm in Brazil and it's kind of dangerous to, run around with your phone shooting, but that's life. This was my list for the moment now that we're in mid of March 2020. I will change it probably, but I will make videos updating it. I'll put on my letterboxd that I will link in the description. So follow me on Instagram too and on Twitter. That was the video, everybody. Like and share and subscribe to the channel. Activate the ring, activate the bell to receive notifications. That's it. Bye bye.